Thank you, Phil. And it is now my absolute honor to introduce the president of Temple Beth Shalom, Marla Parnes. You know, Marla's only been in the position for 2.5 months or so, less than 3 months, but she's doing a phenomenal job, and she is such a pleasure to work with. And I'm very excited to hear what she has to say. So without further ado, Marla Parnes.
Rabbi Cohen, Cantor Fine, Cantor Noller, and my dear friends, Shana Tova and Gemar Chatima Tova. Tonight I have what I consider to be the deep privilege of addressing you as president of our cherished congregation. Standing before you on this sacred night of Kol Nidre, I am reminded of the profound honor and responsibility that comes with this role, and it fills me with deep gratitude. As we embark on this Kol Nidre service, my foremost wish for each of us as we enter a new year is that we all experience a year of fulfillment, good health, happiness, peace, and prosperity, life's sweetest blessings. Kol Nidre is a sacred moment of reflection, a time when we turn inward, seeking reconnection with our faith and the repair of bonds that may have frayed in the past year. It is a solemn commitment we make to ourselves, pledging to become better individuals, to do better deeds, and to actively contribute to the well-being of our community and the broader world. Whether you are a long-standing member of Temple Beth Shalom, a new member, or a welcomed guest, whether you are physically present here or joining us through live stream, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for sharing in the sanctity of Kol Nidre. I would like to share a brief personal story with you about my own Jewish background. As a young girl, I grew up in Canarsie, Brooklyn, where my family were members of an Orthodox synagogue known as Kevelson. It was there that my formal Jewish education began, attending Hebrew school for all of the Hebrew school kids here, 5 days a week. My Hebrew school teacher was Rabbi Siegel, and as I remember, he was a hefty man with a thick beard, payas, and tzitzis, and he wore the traditional black hat and black suit. Unlike the students in our Hebrew school today, my class was not quiet and well-behaved. We were loud and disruptive, hopped up on sugar from going to the candy store right next door to the building. Yet I don't recall Rabbi Siegel ever getting upset with us. What I do remember vividly is the way he taught us to daven, especially the Shema. He chanted the Shema with as much energy, if not more than us, and when he reached the words, V'dibarta bum, Rabbi Siegel would emphasize bum with such force and enthusiasm, he'd bang on his desk and our voices would echo in unison. Beyond the Aleph Bet, the Shema, and davening, Rabbi Siegel instilled in us a deep love for being Jewish. His joy in teaching us to pray, sing, and celebrate the holidays was infectious. Rabbi Siegel was one of the first people outside of my family who profoundly shaped not just my Hebrew school experience, but my connection to Judaism. I may be far from our Orthodox shul in Brooklyn, but I stand here tonight in part because of the foundation that he laid for me so many years ago. And of course, each one of us has a unique story of where and how our Jewish journeys began. Some were born into observant families, while others have deepened their observance over time. Some navigated their level of observance with a new partner or spouse, but what unites us all is our shared faith and values, our common bond as members of this sacred community that we call Temple Beth Shalom. The warmth and sense of belonging at Temple Beth Shalom is nurtured by the guidance and wisdom of our distinguished leadership. Our clergy not only meet our spiritual needs, but go above and beyond, serving as mentors, friends, and confidants. They are unwavering pillars of support in our times of need, helping us grow as individuals and as a kahila, a community. Before I delve into the heart of my message tonight, I would like to celebrate something truly wonderful about Temple Beth Shalom. I'm referring to the diversity and richness of the education, programming, events, and support that we offer. Over the years, our congregation has flourished because of the myriad of activities and gatherings that we offer, from our inspiring Shabbat services to our engaging educational programs, from our youth initiatives to our social action and outreach efforts. We cater to the varied interests and needs of our members. This vibrant tapestry reflects our commitment to being a welcoming and inclusive community. I'm especially proud of our outstanding preschool and religious school, integral parts of our synagogue. Our preschool creates a nurturing and educational environment for our youngest members, instilling in them a love for Judaism and a sense of belonging from an early age. It is where we engage with new families looking to begin their children's Jewish educational journey. It's where my children began theirs. Our religious school is equally vital in shaping the future of our community. It is where our children and young adults learn about our traditions, values, and heritage. They form lifelong friendships and cultivate a deep connection to their faith. Beyond religious school, we offer our teens opportunities to learn, have fun, and connect with their peers through confirmation class, teen leadership, USY, and Kadima, all of which underscore our commitment to passing the rich tapestry of Judaism from one generation to the next. During Rosh Hashanah, our classrooms, youth lounge, and library were filled with children participating in the family service and junior congregation. Just as the shofar is a symbol of continuity and a hopeful future, so are the sounds of our children, learning, laughing, and enjoying being together here at Temple Beth Shalom. Our commitment to education extends beyond our youth. Our synagogue offers dynamic adult education programs that empower members of all ages to continue their Jewish learning. These programs offer a diverse array of opportunities for lifelong learning, spiritual growth, and connection. New Dimensions and TBS University have relaunched themselves as our New Talks and Checks group. Whether you're interested in delving into the complexities of Jewish philosophy, participating in thought-provoking discussions on contemporary Jewish issues, or taking a trip to the Jewish Museum, as my father recently did, our adult education programs have something for everyone. Our newest group that is about to launch is a vibrant social group for our empty nesters. The Stepping Out Together group is designed to bring together those who are in the prime of their lives to enjoy fun activities, exciting trips, and enriching events outside the synagogue. Our synagogue's strength extends far beyond the walls. It resides in the collective efforts of our dedicated committees. Our many groups and committees exemplify the essence of what it means to be part of a caring, supportive, and inclusive community. Our Chesed community, Chesed, which means kindness, reaches out to support our members during times of need with a helping hand, a ride to a doctor appointment, or a meal delivered to a family in distress, ensuring that no one in our community feels alone in their journey. Our Bikir Cholim committee, which translates to visiting the sick, provides comfort and companionship to those who are unwell, reminding us that we all have a support network within our congregation, ready to uplift those facing illness or adversity. Our College Connection Committee ensures that our young adults, as they venture beyond our community for their college experiences, remain connected to their faith and their synagogue, bridging the gap between home and campus. Our Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging Committee fosters an environment where every member feels valued and heard, regardless of their background, identity, or abilities. They work diligently to ensure that our synagogue remains an open and welcoming place for all, where differences are celebrated and inclusivity is a cornerstone of our community. This committee reminds us that diversity strengthens our congregation and enriches our shared experience. Our Tikkun Olam Committee, which translates to Repair the World, organizes social action, caring activities that help other congregants and the community at large. They enhance our impact by coordinating our efforts with other religious and community organizations, and they remind us that we all have a hand in working towards the betterment of our own existence as well as the lives of future generations. These committees and so many others make up the fabric of Temple Beth Shalom. They exemplify the Jewish values of compassion, kindness, and community building. They make our congregation not just a place of worship, but a true spiritual home where we care for one another like a family. Some of you may remember that back in mid-2019, Temple Beth Shalom embarked on a strategic planning process and engaged with many of our members at the time. Due to the pandemic, the process was paused, but our work and strategic focus resumed in 2022. With renewed energy and enthusiasm, we sought to better understand the evolution of our synagogue, identify current strengths and weaknesses, and highlight a set of priority recommendations and actions to implement over the next 5 years. We took an approach oriented towards continuity, recommending ways for Temple Beth Shalom to continue to be and do all the things our members expect. Through the work of many, we were able to create a comprehensive strategic plan based on widespread congregational input, which will guide us in our pursuits, endeavors, and goals in the coming years. Implementing our strategic planning will position Temple Beth Shalom to grow and thrive moving forward, not only to meet the needs of our current members, but to attract and meet the needs of new members as well. Many recommendations from the plan are already being implemented, while others continue to be explored and further developed. I look forward to speaking with you about the plan in more detail, sharing our progress and measured results in the coming months. Our synagogue is not merely a place of worship. It is a home, a sanctuary, and a gathering place for individuals and families. It is a place where we celebrate our joys, seek solace in our sorrows, find friendship, engage in social experiences, and connect with our shared faith. It is a spiritual oasis in an often tumultuous world. Some might say it sounds like a family. How fortunate we are that over the years, Temple Beth Shalom has evolved into a hub of vibrant activity with diverse programming catering to all ages. Our programs and events offer something for every interest, every generation, allowing our members to engage and form bonds of friendship at every age. From our exceptional preschool and religious school that lay the foundation for our children's Jewish education, to our engaging adult education programs that promote lifelong learning and spiritual growth, we strive to meet the needs of every member. These initiatives, along with our regular services, holiday celebrations, and community outreach efforts, all require resources to thrive. Your financial support ensures that we can maintain and enhance our synagogue facilities, provide educational materials, offer financial support to those in need, and retain dedicated clergy and staff who play a crucial role in nurturing our spiritual growth. Every family needs a home, and like any cherished home, our synagogue requires care, maintenance, and support to thrive. The lights that shine during our beautiful Shabbat and Yom Tov services, the warmth that fills our gatherings, and the educational programs that enrich our lives all depend on the financial contributions and generosity that we receive from our members. Each Kol Nidre, we come together not only to seek forgiveness and renewal, but also to reaffirm our commitment to our synagogue, our community, and our faith. Your participation here tonight, whether in person or by live stream, is a testament to that commitment. Our synagogue has several important fundraising initiatives each year: our Torah Restoration Project, graduated dues, and our annual gala among them. I encourage all of you to continue to support them, but our single largest fundraising initiative is the one that is also spiritually connected to why we are all here tonight. As we stand here tonight, let us remember the Jewish value of tzedakah, which means righteousness. The ethical obligation, the mitzvah of tzedakah, is so hardwired into the Jewish faith that the Talmud says, charity is equal in importance to all other commandments combined. Tzedakah is not just a matter of financial giving, it's an expression of our commitment to ensure that our synagogue remains not just a building, but a vibrant, thriving, and welcoming community, our home, a place for our family to gather. In the spirit of Kol Nidre, please consider what you can give to support our beloved synagogue. Your financial donations, regardless of their size, will help us continue our vital work. They will ensure that we can continue to find the same sense of home, belonging, and spiritual nourishment to which we have become accustomed, and that future generations will as well. So, I humbly ask you to reflect upon the importance of giving, not just as an obligation, but as a privilege. Your donations are an investment in our community and its future, and the preservation of our shared faith. Your generosity will allow us to continue creating a welcoming and inspiring environment for all who seek solace, growth, and connection within our synagogue. Tonight, as we stand before the open ark and recite the Kol Nidre prayer, let us commit to supporting our synagogue together. Let us make this sacred pledge not out of obligation, but out of love for our traditions and a desire to ensure they endure for future generations, for our children and our children's children. I hope you feel the same sense of pride and joy when you enter this building as I do, witnessing people of all ages with smiles on their faces, savoring the experience of being here and participating in our congregation. Please consider the importance of our synagogue in your lives, not just in how it serves you today, but more importantly, how it will shape your future, your children's future, and generations to come. Please join me and my family in making a generous Kol Nidre donation and supporting Temple Beth Shalom. May your hearts be open to giving, and may your contributions help us flourish, providing the spiritual nourishment and support that we all cherish. Thank you for your unwavering commitment, your presence tonight, and your generosity in supporting Temple Beth Shalom. On behalf of your board of directors, executive committee, and my family, I wish you a Shana Tova Umetuka, a year filled with good health, sweetness, and peace. May each of us be inscribed and sealed for a good year in the book of life, and to all of those fasting, may you have an easy and meaningful fast. Gamar Tov and Shana Tova.
Thank you, Marla, for those beautiful and inspiring words. We turn back to our Machzorim now and we turn to page 207 for the beginning of the Mariv service. Please rise.